Welcome back, guys. A little bit change of scenery in here. This isn't our shop. This is my father-in-law's shop. So, putting some, it's cold out. Was 15 degrees this morning. Making some new hutch bars for calf hutches. Then got to run to Grand Rapids to get some salt, or some dry ice, sorry, to ship some orders. Pretty chill day. This video will probably be across today and tomorrow, so. As you can see, father-in-law and his brother, quite the mechanics. They don't hire out any work almost, except when things get busy. So they got 3 4960s all torn apart. Well, one back together, 2 torn apart. This one's being fully redone. This one, the engine blew, it's going back together. Then they got the 6030 over there, which I think they're cleaning up the cell. So it's a skill set I wish I had, but I definitely don't. I can do a little bit of fixing, but I can't tear down a tractor. So these just come in 10-foot conduit pipes. Well, not conduit, they're metal conduit. Cut them down to 40 inches each. Pop a couple holes in them. Grind the edges off, and voila. We have an issue with calves getting out, so we're switching to heavier duty clips and bars. That's why I'm making these. So we have some bars, but they're getting, slowly over time we're switching over, because we have a lot of bars that are newer, but we got a handful that are old and breaking, so these are going to replace those. While we got it in here, I asked him if I could give the old girl a oil change, so we're going to do that real quick. Wow, we got a nice shop. Oh, there's no new Bobcat motor. Those tires have seen better days. I'm gonna need a new set by spring. There's not very much room down here, so I actually jacked the front end up about 2 inches because I'm sitting on a creeper. I don't like laying on the floor. He can, but there's just not that much room down here. Sometimes I forget how much oil these trucks take. Goodness gracious. We're at 2.5 gallons, so cutting her a little close. But we'll check the coolant, check the air filter and stuff while it's in here. Just make sure everything's okay. After 200,000 miles, you gotta do these things. When, not if, when we build a shop, I want a room specifically like this. They got all their hydraulic fittings and such, hydraulic hose maker, chop saw, all their hoses. Then up top they got bulk hydraulic, bulk oil, bulk coolant, along with a room for it's just a separate room for all their buckets and oils and fluids. And these drainage things you rest your buckets on over top of a tote are awesome. Well worth making one or buying one, in my opinion. But just checking the fluids, and yeah, put some oil in it, and get out of here. Kind of glad I did look everything over because that air filter is shot. So I washed it and ordered another one, so it'll make it at least a week till I get a new filter. So it was a tiny bit low on coolant. Everything else looks pretty fine besides the truck being extremely dirty. And this was a really nice truck at one point. I bought this truck with 40,000 miles on it. Was my baby for like 5-6 years. Tuned it, deleted it, bunch of other stuff, new rims, new lights, got farming and just destroyed it. So someday I'll have another nice truck, but till then we're gonna run this one probably till it dies or until I can afford a new truck, and this one's gonna become a farm truck. So I have so many big dreams and goals, especially when it comes to shops, because I've been in enough of them that I know exactly what I want. It's just shops cost a lot of money, and I can get by without one. Till then, we're just gonna be thankful that the in-laws allow us to use theirs when it comes to oddball stuff on these not so nice winter days. So let's get this thing started and get off to Grand Rapids to get some dry ice. I don't know why, but no matter what oil change or fluid changes I do, that first startup is always terrifying to me. Not sure why. I know the plugs are in, I know the oil's in, I know it's good, but when you turn that key, you're like, ooh. Oh, life in the big city. Going to the gas and welding shop, they got dry ice for shipping. Oh, we're here, so you go get some dry ice, I guess. Got my cooler back there. Kind of amazed, I didn't realize how cheap dry ice is. My wife normally buys it, so 40 pounds for 35 bucks. That's not near as bad as I thought it would be. Got 9 orders heading out today. So pretty good week. For us at least. Those little delivery cars loaded down, trunk's full, 2 in the back. Then I got a big boy up here with me. So I'll hopefully make it to the post office in time. They ship in about 15 minutes. So 9 orders going all the way from Oceanside, California, Las Vegas, Nevada, a few here in Michigan. Yeah, I didn't see where they're all going. If you guys want to order meat, The store's website is in the description. Ship every week. Every Tuesday, usually. I got a bunch of boxes for UPS. You want me to go in the back? I think 10.
Pretty big.
Yeah.
Go around back.
Around back. That's what I figured. Thank you. That's usually the case if you have more than 4 or 5 boxes, especially if they're big like these. You gotta go around the back of the shipping spot because they don't like to go through everything. They have to bring everything to the back to load the trucks anyway, so it just saves them time and effort. Let's get out of here. It's finally paying off. We've been shipping nationwide for 3 years now, and honestly there's been a bunch of times that I thought about just quitting offering it because we just don't get orders. But we've been consistently getting 5+ orders a week now, so it's finally becoming worth it, which is a good thing. In all reality, guys, the only reason this farm could exist, or this business, farm, whatever, is still existing is that store. Wife got in at the absolute worst time. They, dairy markets usually go in like 4 to 5 year swings, so they'd already been in this downswing for 2 or 3 years. So she hopped in, and yeah, it kept swinging down for 4 more years. Basically ran out of money. When we got married, basically we're out of money. But now the store's picked up. Milk prices are up, beef prices are up. Finally starting to make some money. So they say the first couple of years of a business you don't make any money, but it's taken us about 7 due to crappy milk prices. Poured about everything we own back into those cows, as well as buying steers over the years, but we're finally cash flowing steers. But now on to more things like getting milk and doing night chores, because chores twice a day is just so much fun. Gotta love livestock. Hey. Hey. You want that? Hey, it's back there. With this cold snap that's gone through, our weather was... We had days that were 50 and sunny, we had nights that were 10 degrees. Now it's consistently below 20 degrees. We got a lot of calves that are struggling, so... He refuses to drink out of a bucket, so he's getting milk because he was getting weak. There's a couple more. The weather changes are not good for cattle, ever. It's supposed to be cold and windy again tonight, so we're gonna go around and all these guys up, so no drafts through the hutches. Yeah, we'll get done with chores and go home, I guess. gotta go through and... Am I on your foot? I am. I'm sorry. There you go. Check the chicken's food and water. So